Welcome back to highlights from day 2 of the 2003 Cricket World Cup. Well, Zimbabwe opened its campaign against newcomer Namibia on Monday amid further controversy. Veteran keeper batsman Andy Flower and young fast bowler Henry Alonga both wore black armbands to signify the death of democracy in their country and protest against the reigning Mugabe regime. And it's little wonder the whole Zimbabwe saga has now got under the players' skin. The United Nations estimates 7.2 million people, more than half the country's population, is starving. Flower and Alonga could now face disciplinary action from the Zimbabwe Cricket Union or the ICC for their actions. Well, politics aside, Zimbabwe, under the guidance of Australia's successful '99 World Cup coach Geoff Marsh, fielded a strong team for their first match. Plenty of strike power at the top order through Craig Wishart and, of course, the brothers Andy and Grant Flower. Experienced Heath Streak will take the new ball with the support coming from Alonga, Douglas Hondo and the ever-reliable Guy Whittle. Namibia is led by 29-year-old all-rounder Dion Kutsa. A key batsman is Stefan Swanepoel, and there are 3 Berger brothers, Jan Berry, Lewis and Sorrell, a real tasty combination. Namibia won the toss and sent the hosts into bat. We join our highlights from the first ball, and it's Jerry Snyman bowling to Craig Wishart.
A bit of a way swing straight away. Conditions might favour swing. There is a bit of a breeze out there.
Well, they do say just for half an hour or so. The opening bowlers can get the very best out of this pitch. It's good breeze across the ground. Dave Orchard, seen lots of him throughout the winter. 98th one-day international. Simon Toffel in his 40th one-dayer.
That's a good enough shot from Craig, which I was going to for 4 as well. He got a lot on it. Swanepoel, the diving fielder, but the ball was racing on him. He had no chance. That's full and it's driven. Diving covers, fails to prevent what could be another 4. The Rory Sports Club outfield is a lot quicker than it used to be. And the second boundary for Craig Wishart. That's too short, and it is hammered away. There's another back foot shot. And that one's gone through the fielder. So Kutsa's just erred there. That went through his body. Another boundary for Craig Wishart. Another short and wide delivery. Really, the bowler can look and talk to his captain and keeper about line and length. He's the one who's erred.
Yeah, it's just poor bowling.
That's a good shot by Craig Wishart. The first time he's hit it through the leg side. Nicely timed.
Well, he looks a fine player, doesn't he? That's a terrific shot through the leg side. He just lets the ball come right into him. It's a harsh lesson, isn't it, that you've got to be bang on. Anything that drifts onto leg stump at this pace, it's important to stress at this pace, just that natural drift into leg stump, full of length, knocked away through the leg side.
And Vermeulen's going to get off the mark here, just dabbing it behind square. Ironic cheer from the crowd. Just waited on that.
Oh, beautifully played. That'll run away for 4. Great shot. Lovely to watch. That's the 9th boundary. It's come up for Zimbabwe and indeed for Craig Wishart.
A very beautiful shot. The on drive, very elegant. You got to keep your balance. Any batsman who's able to play that normally would tell you that they feel like they're in good form. Certainly pleasing to the eye.
For a second slip into position, but this one's punched through. Beat the man at cover. It'll run away for 4 and bring up the 50 for Zimbabwe. Very well played. Well, down the pitch this time, over extra cover. That'll run away for 4. Very, very good shot. Vermeulen choosing his spot nicely.
Good use of the feet. And a very smart drive played to mid-off to get to his 50. Craig Wishart. A very healthy reception. It's played well, Paul.
Yes, Sanjay. Good morning to you. Good morning, viewers, wherever you are in the world. Yes, Craig Wishart had a great morning so far. He's played shots all around the wicket and only 55 balls for that 50.
And this time again, hit with a lot of power. He's gone for the side screen again. That's been his favourite area for Mullen. Not the first time we've seen him play a straight drive for the second boundary of the over.
Yes, very pleasing to see the shot from Vermeulen. Good use of the feet and a good solid contact there. And just saved his legs, didn't even bother to run.
And he's played that finer on the offside. That should be another boundary. You tell me the outfield has got quicker here at the Harare Sports Club. And we've just got evidence of that. 20 overs and the 100 has come up. Not often do you see that happening. The white ball being showed to the umpire at this stage. 22nd over.
Yes,
Cotton bowled. Lenny Lau, the veteran of Namibian cricket, has given them their first breakthrough.
Making a bit of history there. And that was a bit of commentator's curse, wasn't it? Me saying how well he's playing spin these days. Lobs it straight back to the bowler. He'll be disappointed with that. He's batting well. Decided to move his feet. Came down. Got it high up on the bat. I think the bowler saw him coming. Juggled it, and he'll be very happy with that. That puts him at the top of what we hope will be a very long list. That's in a Mark Vermeulen, corner bowled low, 39. Zimbabwe 107 for 1.
Andy Flower, the pillar of Zimbabwe, batting for a long time now. 206 matches for him. And he gets off the mark straight away. And he's come at the right time, a left-arm spinner in operation, and he's one of the best players of spin that you'll get in world cricket.
Okay, on Andy's right arm there, some of you may have noticed a black armband. There you go. It's not because a condolence for a person, it's more condolence for country by the sounds of it. This morning, Andrew Flower and Henry Alonga issued a joint statement that whilst they were honoured to play for Zimbabwe, this is not quoted, they were deeply distressed by what was happening in this country, and they didn't feel with any conscience they could not make their thoughts known. The statement reads, "It is impossible to ignore what is happening in Zimbabwe. Although we are just professional cricketers, we do have a conscience and feelings. We believe that if we remain silent, that would be taken as a sign that either we do not care or we condone what is happening in Zimbabwe." The statement continues that they haven't influenced any of the junior players in the team. They feel that as senior players, it's up to them. The statement was released at 9:30 a.m. on the morning of the game. So we're not too sure if even the rest of the team know what was happening.
He's gone for the slog sweep, hit hard, and they look for two because that boundary is a little deep. So 23 overs gone. The score is 115 for 1.
At the crease is Andy Flower. And to continue the statement he released along with Henry Alonga this morning. In doing so, we are mourning the death of democracy in our beloved Zimbabwe. That is the reason he is wearing a black armband. We are making a silent plea to those responsible to stop the abuse of human rights in Zimbabwe. In doing so, we pray that our small action may help to restore sanity and dignity in our nation. Sanjay, I've got to say, as we admire one of Andrew's classic trademark shots, that I admire and respect what they've just done. It takes a courageous man to go and do what these two have decided to do.
And the longer he stays out there in the middle wearing the black armband, better for the cause, because he's a real icon in Zimbabwe.
Well, there's the big shot. That's going to go all the way. Indeed, first 6 of the morning. And it's come off the bat of Andy Flower. Great shot.
There's no surprise seeing Andy Flower play the slog sweep against a spinner. He is very proficient at this shot. It's a big boundary he's attacking. Harare Sports Club is a big outfield. This is cleared by quite some margin. And deep square leg, who was in a position to catch it if it didn't have the length on the ball, knew straight away that was 6 and not going to be a catch.
Certainly got hold of that one, and there's a little more finesse introduced into his game. That will not run all the way to the boundary, but they will come back with 3 runs. Very, very well played.
That's hit hard. It didn't go past the captain by too far, and it's gone past mid-on with a lot of power. He was only placed about 10 yards away on the boundary. He could never get there. Andy Flower gone square through the offside. That's improvised as well. He's a magnificent player. Shot square of the wicket against spin.
Oh, he's given that one a bit of a loop, and he's out. Well, second wicket for Zimbabwe to fall. And it's Andy Flower, huge wicket for the Namibians. They'll be celebrating that because Andy Flower was in the process of putting a gem of an innings together.
Great effort by JB Berger, and he will enjoy this moment. He's got an international wicket for the first time, but also look at the scalp. It's Andy Flower, who's been very aggressive against him, just coming too much inside the line of this one, getting an edge, and well taken by the keeper. That's a good catch because it was very full. Andy Flower gone for 39, Zimbabwe 174 for 2.
Well, Grant Flower to make his way to the middle, because his brother Andy Flower was dismissed, caught behind. Played off the back foot, 174 for 2. Second wicket partnership, 67 of 53 deliveries, 33.58 his average. Grant Flower's best, 142. Very, very experienced player.
Yes, there's a lot of spin bowlers in the world who get unduly influenced by one-day cricket, and they go very defensive, try and dart the ball. For this very reason, the batsman move the feet, get down the wicket and hit it for 4.
And he's got 100. Craig Wishart, 101 from 100 balls. And the crowd have thoroughly enjoyed that, and he has played really well, and it's another 4 down the ground. As Craig Wishart gets his second one-day international 100. His first one was against India here in September '98. Well played.
Yes, very well played indeed, Craig Wishart. Just what the camp needed. It's just what he needed, more importantly. Good knock, chanceless. Watched the ball the whole way. Shot selection was good. Pierced the gap, looking for 2, pushing hard.
Just make sure now that he stays in. He can have a real big score here individually, and if he gets a big score individually, the team will prosper, get themselves up to this 300. Oh my goodness me.
I'll tell you something though, he gives it a good rip, this fella.
He's not been bouncing too many, and they go really high. There it is.
Makes a difference when you use the facilities, doesn't it? Wishart using his feet again, great shot. Fielder can't cut that one off. Another boundary to the man.
It's a crunch shot again down the ground, out the middle of the bat. 35 overs have gone, 201 for 2. That's another forceful shot, it'll go all the way. It's a lightning quick outfield, and once you find the middle of the bat, to poor bowling, and that's what it is. Oh my goodness, he's down the ground, and it's all the way, straight as you like. keep saying that these bats are cracking bats. Out of the middle again, 38 overs have gone, 228 for 2.
Came down the wicket, didn't quite get there. It was on the toe of the bat. I'm sure his heart was in his mouth, but he got enough on it to go over the boundary. Grant Flowers in on the act. Slog sweeping, not getting all of it.
Now we've got a beautifully scarified, shaved and fertilized outfield. It is really lush. It's like a bowling green.
And also the pitch, Andy, it's changed. It's much harder. The ball comes onto the bat pretty good and goes off the bat pretty quick. Right on the rooftop. Wishart is getting better and better, and he's now overtaken Andy Flower. But the highest score is at 143 unbeaten. So he's now the highest scorer at Harare.
This knock has been quite extraordinary from the point of view that Wishart has got boundaries right the way through. This one is huge. Well short of a length, he just followed through the line of the delivery coming in towards the pads, and it's onto the stand. Today it's been aggressive from the word go, hardly a slog shot, some finesse shots and a lot of power. And that now will mean that he holds the record on his own. Highest individual knock by a Zimbabwean. He goes to 149. It's a strong shot again. He's going to beat the fielder straight over his head. Another 6. And he's gone past 150. Back raised. He's enjoyed this.
For the third time he's raised his bat today. 350s to get to 155, and this is arguably the best shot that he's played in the innings. Again, minimum effort, great pickup, and very, very flat indeed.
That's hit hard as well. It's going to beat both mid-on and mid-off. He really is hitting the ball with power now. Attempt to get the ball into the block hole by Kotze. Low full P. They're not always easy to put away with that power.
Let's have a look at the 6. Again in the right slot. Just the length you want when you're looking to play shots in the air.
A shot to deep mid-off, just the one. And that'll post the 300 for Zimbabwe with 3 overs to go. 300 for 2.
Gone for the big hit again. This time he may well find the gap. Yes, he does. There's 4 more. Zimbabwe raised to 305. And Grant Flower, magnificent 50 of just 43 deliveries.
He's been overshadowed by Craig Wishart, who's been going along rather well at the other end. But he's done just as well. 50 of just 43 deliveries. Rotating the strike. Hitting the boundaries when he needed to, just like on that occasion.
There's a full toss. Help yourself. And that may have gone halfway up the stand. Yes, indeed. Make that 56 of 44. That's nicely played. That's in the gap as well. That's going to beat both the fielders converging on that one. It's 4 more. Flower onto 69.
Bludgeoning everything over the boundary and across it. That's what I was just saying, and he's just done it again. This last over, 4, now 6. Not looking very good. This partnership, the 3rd wicket one, worth 161 of 113 balls. That's quite incredible. It's been a valiant innings from Craig Wishart, 170 of 150 balls. You can see that he's weary, but I dare say he's pleasantly weary. 117, your first World Cup game. Who could dream of a better start? Very, very good exhibition of batting. Last ball of the innings goes for 2 runs. Craig Wishart ends on 172. The last 10 overs of this innings went for exactly 100 runs. Zimbabwe end on 340 for 2. Comfortably the highest total they've scored in one-day internationals. I dare say a very good exhibition from Craig Wishart and everyone who batted with him. Grant Flower 78 of 55 deliveries. Andy Flower 39. And Vermeulen 39 as well. So that 172 stands out for Zimbabwe. That opening partnership there between Vermeulen and Craig Wishart, followed by Andy Flower's 39, and then towards the end, Grant Flower 55 deliveries faced and 78 runs. Tremendous support from him, getting Zimbabwe to 340 for 2. Well, the bowling, it was a tough time for Namibia out in the field. Snyman, the pick of the bowlers, 0 for 49 of 10, had an economy rate of 4.9. The rest of the bowlers all going for more than 7 runs per over, 340 for 2. Well, 341 required for Namibia. Well, it's been a rude introduction for them into one-day international cricket. They're going to have to score at 6.82.
This big Wednesday on the NBL. With the playoffs just around the corner, the Tigers need their big men to be on fire as they host Shane Heal and the Kings in another sensational clash. Live, the Tigers take on the Kings, 7:30 Wednesday, Fox Sports 1.
You can't afford to buy air conditioning from anywhere else but Harvey Norman, your air conditioning specialist. We have all the top brands like LG, Kelvinator, Samsung, Carrier, Mitsubishi, Panasonic, Convair, DeLonghi and more. Split systems, window wall models and portables. We've got the lot all on display and sale now. Let our trained staff help you to make the right choice. Get a red-hot deal now. Plus no deposit, no interest and no repayments till 2004.
Ready. The traditional curtain raiser to the 2003 Rugby League season is about to kick off. A new-look South Sydney Rabbitohs will be fired up for the explosive clash against bitter rivals St George Illawarra. Live and exclusive, the 2003 Charity Shield, Saturday at 7, Fox Sports 2.
Right on fast medium from the city end, Captain Heath Streak. 150 matches, well, milestone for him as well. Yeah, 4.56 is the economy rate, 183 wickets at 31.1.
And he should give a lesson here to Namibia of where to bowl. A good line and length, solid roundabout off stump.
Oh, first ball, he's got the outside edge, and that's the first wicket down. Well, there we go. It's struck. Walters on his way back. Heath Streak, the captain, strikes.
Well, what a shame for this young man in his first innings in big boys cricket, if you like. And I've just said it can be harsh, can this game. Namibia, none for one in that first over, and it's just a feel outside off stump. Heath Streak, I said off stump, just outside, full of length. Walters just hangs his bat out there. What a joyous start to this for Zimbabwe. Walters has gone without scoring, none for one.
Jan Barry Berger, well, he has to come in at 1 down, averaging 25.4 in ICC trophy matches. He's going to face Heath Streak. Oh, it's almost a second wicket down. Movement for Streak away from the right-hander.
Terrific reaction from the crowd now. The crowd's come alive. It's built up too from this morning. I mentioned it's off stump, roundabout off stump, little bit of swing, feet nowhere, bat outside off stump, nick through to little keeper. What a start for Zimbabwe. Oh.
Well, he's decided to go over the top then. And that's running away for 4. Good way to get off the mark. After that wide, it's 5 for 1.
Well, just take a look at this. JB. He just pumps him straight down the ground with as good a shot as we've seen all day, and we've seen some cracking shots from Craig Wishart. 170 plus for him. Take a look at this.
Oh, he's gone over the top again. He may not get 4 this time. It's wonderful work from Henry Alonga. End of the over, Namibia 7 for 1. Oh, he's given that a smash. Get 2 runs from that shot. Just behind square. So it's trying to pull off the mark with 2. Oh, squeeze between Max and Pad. He may have got an inside edge onto the unprotected part. That's painful.
Well, it's all happening, as they say. Douglas Hondo is medium fast. Swanepoel on the drive, he gets it right on the inside edge and rattles it into his padded area, or his unpadded area. Down he goes. Physio's back on again. There's a shout from the crowd. Does he want to run it? There's no sympathy there.
Well, let's come off the inside edge onto the ankle. Well, that's nicely played. Can get at least 2 here.
Well, both batsmen have not been fazed by the dismissal. They would understand that you try to get as many runs as you can in your first 15 overs with the fielding restrictions. If you've had a reversal, and they have, wicket with the first delivery, they still put bat to ball, and they've played each ball on its merits. Yeah, go on, run it off.
Oh, he's played that nicely. Great piece of fielding backward of point. Brian Murphy did superbly there.
Yeah, former captain Brian Murphy comes back into Zimbabwe's team. Leg spin and the batsman does terrifically well there. And that will be a trademark of Zimbabwe throughout this World Cup. They will field like demons.
Oh, that's played through the cover area. That's going to run away for 4. Welcome boundary that for Namibia. Oh, that's a great shot. That's going to race away into the boundary boards. Good shot.
Oh, get on there. One thing they can do is just enjoy themselves. It's a formidable total, 340. You play shots like that, and you can think about it, you can dream about it this evening. It doesn't get any better than that. Well played.
Also headed way in front of square on the offside. Heathreek won't enjoy that. Oh, he's gone over the top. That's a very good shot. And that may go all the way. It has. That's the maximum.
6 over extra cover. And the field will change again, and the big lad Berger once again on the drive over the top. He's an immensely strong character. That's out of here, over extra cover, into the stand.
I'm telling you, by any standard, that is not an easy shot to play. He's gone through, timed it superbly. Heathreek just had a little look up. He knew that was going all the way. Let's see the response. Short delivery is headed over the cover area once again. He'll get 4 more.
Well, this is terrific stuff. Namibia on the charge. Required rate is 6.73. Well, they're above that. They're going nicely. JB Berger finds the middle of the bat, just as Craig Wishart did at the top of the innings for Zimbabwe. Anything short and wide, he's crashed away through the offside. If it's pitched up, he's gone over the top. Look at this. Berger with relish, eh?
He's played that nicely into the gap.
I want to see JB Berger play against Glenn McGrath. He'll get the same shots, will McGrath. He'll bowl a little bit straighter maybe, but Berger will have a go. That's all that Australia will want him to do as well. We've got a character here.
There's Pakistan as well. There's Shoaib Akhtar. It's going to be fun in games.
It's edged just wide of second slip. Good work there in the deep. Third man, Henry Olonga, does the job. But you can see a very clear change in strategy as far as the heat streak is concerned. He's getting close to the stumps here again, middle and off.
I think it's important to have the right fielders in the right place in the right field. Heat streak. Be a bit shocked by Hanbury Berger hitting him over the top and all that. Now only has one slip.
This one's gone straight up. Mid-on should catch it. He does. Andy Flower's the man at mid-on. Takes the catch. And the second wicket down. JB Berger's adventure comes to an end.
Hanbury Berger has played one shot too many. He is obviously more apt at playing the shots on the offside. Should have just kept waiting for them to come on the offside. Tried to play another pull shot. This time it went straight up in the air. Presented a simple catch for Andy Flower at mid-on. Namibia lose their second wicket. You see Andy Flower running across. Eyes firmly on the ball, hands high, good technique to catch. Hanbury Berger entertained us. 26 of 18 deliveries. Namibia 40 for 2.
Big man replaced by another big man, former captain Dani Kilda. Good average. Those are in the ICC trophy matches that Namibia have played so far. And a best of 104. And he's the man on strike. And off the mark straight away. He's looking for 2, and that could be... Thought it would be dangerous, but made it quite comfortably. So we see the big man on the screen, and one big man who entertained us has departed.
The reason Danny Calder is there is because Hanbury Berger went for one shot too many. You've got to play to your strengths. Very important. They looked very good playing on the offside. Tried to play a cross-bat shot onto the leg side, but it's straight up and departed.
He's going to take it. Oh, he's dropped it. It was in his right hand for a second at least. He had taken it and then just popped out at the last minute. You need to have control of the ball.
Douglas Hondo. Oh, that was unfortunate. Atenda Taibu. He's got that in his hands. As his elbows have hit the ground, the ball's just popped out. Douglas Hondo thought he had his first victim. Wasn't to be.
Just get the feeling it may have been caught in the webbing of the glove. And that's the area where the keeper doesn't have too much control over the ball. And so when his hand or his elbow hit the ground, it just popped out from that webbing. But went to the ball beautifully. And yeah, it's in the webbing. And there you don't have control. Had it been in his palm, in his hands, the base of the fingers, he would have controlled it. Nicely played. He'll get a couple of runs. Heat streak as in chase. Not a big boundary when you hit the ball straight, so stop near the rope also can get you a couple of runs. It's in the air. It's another boundary in the cover region of heat streak. Brings up the 50 for Namibia, and in quick time.
So 8.4 overs it's taken Namibia to get 50, and a good shot to get them to the 50 streak, guilty of being a bit wide. Just helped over the infield.
Longer would take any dot ball he can. Bowling with more consistency over the last few months than we've seen from him in the past. And that's going to be an inside edge for 4. No luck for the bowler there, but the batsman will take it.
See Whittle racing around, trying to cut that boundary off. He's done well down there, saving 2 runs. Gilder giving himself a bit of room, hitting with the turn.
It's the way Gilder likes to play. Comes well inside the line of the delivery to hit it through the offside. Streak's going to have to watch his offside field here.
Oh, full toss, hit firmly away in front of square leg. Another 4 to the score.
Well, that's going to run away. The fine leg's very wide. That's going to run away for 4. It's well played. Will be signalled wide. So it's not very well played. Didn't have to really play at that. Catch! Oh, this has gone straight up in the air. This should be out. Yes, it is. Comfortable catch. And Heath Street, the captain, does the cleaning up as Namibia lose their 3rd wicket with the score on 80.
Guy Whittle has this ability to just get wickets. He just comes into the attack, bowls, doesn't seem to be any trouble. And out of nowhere, batsmen seem to want to go after him. He comes up here, bowls a straight delivery, doesn't swing too much, pitches in the right area. Swanepoel decides to try and hit it over the top, presents a catch to Heath Streak at mid-off. He goes off for 23 of 48 deliveries, Namibia 80 for 3. With the best score of 51 not out, the ICC trophy in 2001. Gavin Murgatroyd is at the wicket. The reason he's there is because Swanepoel decided to try and go after Guy Whittle very unsuccessfully. Straight up in the air. Once again, the over has started. This time on not such a good delivery. Guy Whittle straying onto the leg side, being helped along by Murgatroyd. A very good shot, kept his balance and just helped it onto the leg side. Went very wide of the man at fine leg. No chance. The man down there, Andy Flower, running across. It's gone all the way across the boundary. Whittle very unhappy with himself. It's just illustrating how important it is to them. Grant Flower pulling off a magnificent piece of fielding there. Murgatroyd using his feet, coming down the wicket, trying to hit straight. This occasion managing to beat the man at short fine leg, getting 1 run onto the leg side. This is the stop from Grant Flower. Whacked, his right hand put across. Picks it up. Has to run after it after he's parried it. 4 runs given. That is a beautiful shot. It's got inside the line of delivery and has beaten the man at cover. That's gone all the way to the boundary along the ground. 4 more runs to Kilda and 4 more runs to Namibia.
Well, I'm not going to give you the actual equation, but just the result of the Duckworth-Lewis system. If Zimbabwe do get to 25 overs, the target for Namibia is 152. Of course, that target will change if more wickets are lost. It goes on to 168 if 4 wickets are lost, and then 190 if 5 wickets, and so on. Last ball of the over, 22 overs bowled, 93 for 3. A huge, ominous black cloud on the east side of the ground. And they want to get 25 overs bowled before that comes just above the Harare Sports Club. Oh, that is a magnificent catch. Wow. Ibrahim is standing at cover, was very, very well struck. Leapt up, timed his jump to perfection. And the 4th wicket to go down for Namibia. Great catch.
That was fabulous. Very, very surprising, actually. Stood there, expected that to go all the way to the boundary. Dion Ibrahim and cover leapt up way above his head, managed to head it down at the first attempt, and he managed to get the ricochet. Danny Kilder's gone for 27 of 44 deliveries. Namibia 94 for 4.
Introduction of Louis Berger, averages 37. His ICC record so far. 41 is best.
Good start there by Berger. We have an ever so slight bit of precipitation now. That's the reason why the Zimbabweans are rushing. That is the reason why Berger is out there, because of a quite magnificent catch by Dion Ibrahim. 23 overs have been completed. Namibia 95 for 4.
Making room, and it's gone straight to hand. He almost misjudged it. He's going to his right. I think it's Craig Wishart is the fielder there. And then he all of a sudden saw the ball curving to his left-hand side. Did well. Got both hands to it, and another wicket falls.
Yeah, what a day he's having. Good ball by Grant Flower. Got inside it. Bit of a top edge. And Craig Wishart picked it up very, very late. But in his defence, he'll be looking straight into the setting sun. Good safe hands on the best of days. Today's his day. He's not going to make any mistakes.
98 for 5.
But recently arrived at the wicket is the Namibian captain, Dean Kutsa. He's at the non-striker's end. His fellow teammate got out of the last ball of the over.
Murgatroyd was the last man dismissed, gone for 10. Left arm spinner Grant Flower taking that wicket. Namibia slipped to 99 for 5. It's gone fine. Andy Flower is the man in the deep. Not often do you see him fielding in the deep. So a couple of more runs.
Yes, off the mark straight away down the leg side. Andy Flower tidying up on the boundary. His brother getting the wicket the over before, aided by what turned out to be a very good catch by Craig Wishart at the end of the day.
Henry Olonga is the man in chase. Sorry, it's Hondo. Douglas Hondo doing the work there. Another couple to the captain. Good start to his innings.
Nine overs in 25 minutes, that's what they bowled. And now they're going to, like you say, breathe a lot easier. They've dominated all day, and it would have been very sad to lose it at this stage.
But Simon Toffel is gesturing to the groundsman to bring the covers on yet again. And the drizzle is getting stronger and stronger. So the covers yet again come on to cover the pitch. And we have another interruption just after 25 overs, so Heat Streak is looking a lot more relaxed. And at the moment, Zimbabwe, the clear leaders.
It's a very wry smile from Heath Streak there. I think he knows that they've done a good job in getting those 25 in. Little things like the World Cup can rest on little moments like that.
Heath Streak's team just beating Mother Nature to claim all 4 points in their first match. Craig Wishart's unbeaten 172 was the highest individual score by a Zimbabwean in a one-day international, and the team total of 2 for 340 was also the country's highest. Namibia was 5 for 104 when the rain came, just one ball past the 25 overs needed to constitute a match. Zimbabwe won by 86 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method. Now Zimbabwe's next game is the much publicised and tarnished stoush against England, which still remains up in the air. The Poms are still considering boycotting the match in Harare, scheduled for this Thursday. The ECB, of course, has flatly lost its appeal to the ICC to have the game moved to South Africa on player safety grounds. Well, we're almost out of time, but before we go, a quick reminder of the games coming up on our World Cup coverage. Our next live match starts at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time tonight when Cup newcomer Canada meets Bangladesh in a day-nighter. You can see every ball from the Kingsmead ground in Durban on Fox Sports 2. And then tomorrow, Australia without its star leg spinner Shane Warne, who has been controversially sent home from South Africa for taking a banned substance, begins its title defence against 1999 finalist Pakistan in Johannesburg. You can see our full replay from 7:30 a.m. Eastern, again on Fox Sports 2. Well, that wraps up our highlights from day 2 of the World Cup. A day for batsmen, 3 century makers from our 2 games featured, with more than 900 runs scored. Until our next highlight show, it's goodbye.